And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Time to start the second half, but first an update from Holly Rowe on the sidelines. Holly?
Checking in with Coach Venables at the half, he delivered a passionate message in the locker room about ball security. He said, "We have performed well at times. Our quarterback has been good, but too many turnovers. I want him right on that line of taking risks, delivering the ball downfield, but not putting it in jeopardy." That is their focal point to start the third quarter. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, in order to run this defensive front and be successful with it, the 3-4, you've got to have a great nose tackle. Look at the push. He does a great job of getting into the backfield and getting to the quarterback. I tell you what, this guy is a menace in the middle.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on third and long.
This has been a totally dominant performance by this pass rush. 5th sack of the game. This offensive line cannot protect the quarterback, and they continue to just tee off. I will not be surprised if they get 1 or 2 more.
The Sooners will have to punt this one away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. They'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Trying to find room. It's Mobley. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quick throw over the middle. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. A new set of downs after that completion. Keeping it on the ground here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Over the middle, it's Gilbert. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
We used to call these slant routes from the inside receiver a lookie. And the reason is it happens so fast that all you've got to tell him is, hey, bud, you better look real quick. And sure enough, ball is out quickly. It's right on his frame, and it's a nice completion.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. And here's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. It looks like we've got an injured member of the Fighting Irish down on the field. Junior offensive lineman. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. The first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes and get a nice stop.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. It's a quick grab. He'll be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. After the completion, they'll stop to check out an injured player on the field. Athletic trainers have to check it out, and we'll take a pause here. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Here's the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Bringing pressure. The sure hands. It's Thomas. They can't stop him. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Oh, that's a beautiful throw and catch, and this wide receiver almost took it the distance here. The quarterback got him the ball on time and on target. When you do that, you create an opportunity for a wide receiver to run after the catch. Great work setting up first and goal after the big gain.
Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback.
Touchdown, Sooners, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Huge moment for this offense because, let's face it, points, even yards, have been hard to come by in this game. To punch it in at this moment, huge in a postseason game.
It has certainly been a defensive battle. There's no doubt about it. But as an offense, there's an unlocking moment. You can have a little success and you think to yourself, I got it. I know the structure. I know how to attack this defense. We'll see if they start having more success here moving forward.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field, looking to build on this lead on this possession, and he settled for 3 last time out. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. So the catch sets up second and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
Hand off to the single back.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Porter. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joe, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done. But that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now as the defense shifts back, I think he's going to have more of an opportunity in the next couple of series to create some of those catches.
The sure hands, it's Flanagan. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. Fourth and short in the red zone, but they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. It's caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Getting set. Here's second down. Oh, look out. He's got open space. And they make the stop on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back at it to start the quarter. He's getting set to run a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect a safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
Second down now after the sack. Back to throw. It's Bentley. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 25. The Sooners will crank up the tempo. A positive start for this freshman, Joe, who's had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy in a playoff game, and he looks good there.
Chris, he looks so calm, to your point, and that's something that I was even wondering about, is what his nerves were going to be like as a young player in this environment. Remember, it's a veteran player's game in this day and age in college football. We don't see many freshmen succeeding in this position in this moment, and yet here he is, calm as a cucumber and just dealing down the field.
And the Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. After the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. It's their junior running back. It's a concern. Holly will try to get an update soon. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Pass tipped at the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense, is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
In incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Wideouts now clustered. Looking to pass. It's Bentley. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
They are so good in this scenario when the offense has to get just a little bit more aggressive. You see this defense take advantage. What an incredible job stepping in front of this pass, taking it back for 6. Now they've got the 2-possession lead in this ball game. Again, just squeezing like a boa constrictor. Once they get just a sliver of daylight, they take advantage.
See if they can convert the point after. And the extra point is missed. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Reporting from the Oklahoma sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. No room to run. They bring him down for no gain.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. That's the last thing you want to do as a defense, trying to hold the lead late in the game. Undisciplined penalty. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain. You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Back to pass. It's Bentley. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Just a disappointing.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Well, Chris, the offense in a position where they've got to force the issue and force the ball down the field. You're down multiple possessions. It's fourth down. As a quarterback, all you're trying to do is find some opportunity, and he's forcing the issue, and the defense is ready for it. They understand where he's trying to go with the ball, and they step in front and pick it off. That should do it for this defense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Grab down the middle. It's Flanagan. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Chewing clock with the running game. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. Now we get a timeout from the Sooners. That's their 1st. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Mobley. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. Timeout Oklahoma. That's their 2nd. They've got 1 more timeout to use now.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage. Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number 1, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front 7, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking right, this one caught. Not quite enough for the 1st down. Going to be 4th down and just inches. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great feeling it is. You're on the field, running the clock out, headed towards a victory. This group has been outstanding all day long. Big credit to that offensive line. I feel like they've been good in pass protection, and here showing they can be good in the run game as well.
And he's brought down there. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense comes out there needing to deliver on this possession late in a tight game. The odds stacked against him, down a couple scores on the road here. What can this offense produce now? In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Bentley. Catch made on the left side. It's out of bounds, but they move it out near the 35. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. Good enough for 1st down yardage. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
And And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking to throw again. Coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's 4th down. Got to convert.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. It's victory formation. Quarterback will kneel down. Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business, expected to win, had managed that layoff, came out, Joel, didn't look rusty, looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan, but this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinal.
That's going to do it for our coverage. The loser begins pointing towards next season, while the winner takes a big step closer to a national championship. For Joel Pratt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA